You are now watching People's Opinions on Popular Topics. So, what's your first name and where are you from?
Frederique, and I live in Hull.
And what brings you out here today?
Well, I think that the measures that have been put in place are totally inappropriate and based on the studies that have been actually the only study that's been done in Canada shows that the measures are the result of the measures are such that we have twice as many deaths from side effects of the measures, such as suicides and all kinds of health problems, and up to actually 30 times more health issues with people not able to breathe properly, to get proper level of oxygen, and there's a lot of poverty also that's triggered by those measures. A lot of businesses were really hit very hard, especially the restaurant and hospitality events and all that. Terrible times, and our democracy is at threat, and this has been also the excuse for unprecedented measures in terms of shifting towards an autocratic type of levels of government, and democracy has really been very affected by those measures. Members of parliament are not allowed to basically do their job, and it's governed by decree, unconstitutional, undemocratic, and very dangerous actually. The way we're going, we're towards a totalitarian type of Nazi, communist, Marxist type of dictatorship. That it doesn't make any sense. There's basically there's been a coup d'etat, and it's absolutely amazing that we're. It looks like our media is not reporting on things. There's unprecedented level of censorship on all regular mainstream media and social media like YouTube, Facebook, and all that.
It's tough to find a credible news source these days.
Yeah.
With all the propaganda. Which is your favorite news source?
Well, there's actually a retired professor of Ottawa University who runs a website called globalresearch.ca, in French mondialisation.ca. There's also, like, for search engine, if you use Google, then you don't have good results, so I use start page and DuckDuckGo. For alternative to YouTube, there's Rumble, there's Odyssey, ODYSEE. There's many. There's a number of them. Yeah.
You said you were going to be running for office in the future, hopefully to try to change things. How would you go about that?
Yes, well, so I'm running as a federal candidate. I just applied for the second time. I already run in 2008. So I just started the process to run again if we have election this year for the Green Party in Hull Elmer. And so
my last question is going to have to do with your outfit. How do you find a gear that sweet?
Well, in Las Vegas. I was on taking a workshop there, and I thought that would be a fun thing to.
Pre-COVID?
I'm from the year of the tiger, so I love that animal, and it's a free spirit animal. So yeah, that was of course pre-COVID. That was a couple of years ago.
On Friday, Ottawa just went into the red zone. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, they are going to find ways, and that's part of some type of what seems to be some type of well-prepared plan to just put us on and off and coerce people to take those injections that are making pharmaceutical companies a fortune. Bill Gates actually admitted himself that he's getting a 20x return. Okay, he's made from his $10 billion investment in vaccine, he's made already $200 billion. That's the best return investment of any of his investments. He's actually admitted that. So he's been the number one, his foundation has been the number one source of financing of the World Health Organization. Definitely, looks like we're going back into some very dark time.
Well, I won't keep you anymore. Thank you very much for the interview.
You're welcome.
It was very good.